They'll fake the jet sweep. And now it's Jackson off play action. Wide open receiver complete. And will be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. First
throwing is Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Jackson, first down screen pass, good for 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very... Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they work this out past the 25. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. What a spin. And his guys will get the football 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but not establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them.
Texans first down.
Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hunter.
Number 12, Travis Hunter. Gets a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
It's third and 1.
Now Lamar changing the look. Now it's Jackson. And oh no, it's incomplete. It's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. And his kick is good. And the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard
Jackson
line.
now. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught. Touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for his
Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The fourth quarter here, they've got the keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
First down,
Here's Jackson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
at the 9-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Jackson. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown. On Houston. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Texans are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage.
Raiders 21.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So now the Texans offense back onto the field. They'll line up and go for 2 here.
The Texans will line
Jackson
up.
here is going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Raiders 21.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent... And this is caught at the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
The Raider first down.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Texans, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis,